Hello, and welcome to Everything is Content. I'm B. B-E-A. Beatrice Eglantine, author. Your mother-in-law's favorite drag queen. I've got some fabric here. You might recognize this from the Golden Girls couch. And I recently purchased this, which is a Singer heavy duty. Oh, it's the 666 model or something. Let me see here. 664. Oh, Dexter's here as well. You might remember him from the word of the week. Yeah, there's Dexter down there. He's always here. Some of the Arthur basement. So I got my Singer 66 or whatever the hell it is. 6601 or something. Dexter, what? You don't like it when I'm talking to other people. I got my first sewing machine, so I'm going to turn. We got some of this. We've had this fabric pinned up on the wall there, under the window. Please hold for the ride. It was pinned right there. Actually, it wasn't even pinned. It was nailed to the wall. My husband got tired of seeing, my executive personal husband, Anthony, got tired of seeing the slab of fabric just sitting there and tired of the window being wide open because the world is right there. We're in the basement, and then the world is right there. So we live in South Philly, and people walk by right there. So he didn't want people looking in and seeing all of these expensive gowns. There's one there which is currently on eBay. It's like a 70s wrap dress. It's, it's hard to tell. It's like 70s or 90s. Remember how we kind of go back and forth between things? So depending on the vintage look you're going for, 70s or 90s, that dress is available. Get it now. I think it's on eBay for like $10. I don't even know why I bought that. I'll have to bring it closer into the frame. Maybe I'll just put a photo right here. I'm not sure why I got that. Maybe I thought it would be good for, I don't know, Maud? It's definitely not reading Dorothy. It's not really reading Blanche or Rose. And frankly, it's not reading Maud. Maybe it's reading Vivian. Vivian, what's her name? She married the guy next door, Conrad Bain. And his name, what's his name? Walter? No, Walter was her husband. Gotta get you for that, Walter. Walter was her husband. And then the next door neighbor was, I have no idea. Maybe it'll come to me. Maybe Dexter knows. This is in that shop. There's some undergarments here. This is my drag suitcase. We went to D.C. We did drag dinner in D.C. at Crazy Aunt Helen's with Tara Hoot, who is literally a hoot. You should look her up. Picture of her right there. She's a D.C. queen. So I got my first sewing machine. I have this slab of fabric that desperately wants to be turned into a curtain. So all I'm doing is creating a nice seam at the bottom. So it had like the rough edge, like romaine lettuce. They had the roughage. And so I'm just pinning that under. And then I'm doing a double something. I don't remember what they call that. I don't know, a double fold or a double seam, something like that. You roll it twice under, so it looks nice. So that's what I'm doing. I'm pinning, and then I'll sew it. This will be the first thing I've sewn with my new sewing machine, Singer, heavy duty, 66, 66, 666. They made so many of these Singers, and all the different models had a different little number that goes with them. I don't know if you can hear Dexter. He's gone upstairs. He's trying to get something. Arr, arr, arr. That's him. All these Singers, they basically look the same, but then the different number, I guess, indicates the kind of specialty stitch that you can get. Please hold on. Take you out of here. So I'll show you that. Let's see. Right there. So all those very intricate stitches that frankly I'll never use. But look at this cute little thing. It's like a little heart or boobs. And it's like tulips or crabs. And this is, what is that? The 69 stitch? It goes both ways. There's little stars. This is very complicated. I think we'll just stick with the 00 or the 01. If we're gonna go crazy, maybe a 03. So I think that the higher the number goes, the more specialty stitches you get. So I got Jill. I just bought it from some lady on the new Craigslist, which is Facebook Marketplace. If you've purchased anything on Facebook Marketplace, like a sewing machine or anything like that, I realize now I folded in this edge, but I didn't look to see if it was clean, and that is clean. But see here, when I folded it, that little barcode is still there, so I gotta fold it some more. Maybe this one will fold like that, and then roll the whole thing around it. Maybe like that. No, that doesn't look nice. Bob, who's that, who's the painter? Bob Ross. Bob Ross is on the TV upstairs. Dexter is barking at his toy box. And Penny the poodle is probably just observing all of this. He has his own chair that's like a beanbag chair. So he just sits there and supervises. So that's what I'm doing. I'm here in the B. Arthur basement. Everything is content. And I'm about to try out my sewing machine for the first time. Oh, I did say I sewed one piece of fabric. I had an old blouse. That's the current blouse. My husband comes and cleans up for me, and then I have nothing. But I was sewing an old blouse, just practicing, because it's been a long time since I used the sewing machine. I did take costume construction in college, back in the 1800s. Back then, sewing was just with your hands. I don't recall, we did use the machines, but I recall mostly doing hand stitching. I think because when you're working in a costume shop, the most that you do is you gotta sew the button back on, you gotta take the pants in, you gotta take the pants out, you gotta, I don't know, sew a cuff. Oh yeah, you gotta make a hem, the pants are too long, the pants are too short, gotta let the hem out. That's really the extent of what I recall. Actually, I don't know if you can hear that noise, but whatever, it's a part of the show. Dexter is a part of the show. What I most recall, so I went to 2 dramatic schools. The first was DU, University of Denver, in in Denver. And the costume shop lady, her name was Trisha. I don't remember her last name, but she taught me a lot of actually helpful things. The one thing that I didn't like when she said outfit at the time, we were doing Into the Woods, which coincidentally they did at the next school I went to, so I got to do that twice. We were doing Into the Woods, and I had mentioned to someone, oh, I want to audition for one of the princes, you know, maybe not Cinderella's prince, but the other one. Agony, misery, woe. Whose prince was he? Rapunzel's prince. And Trisha, the costume shop, Trisha with the camel toe. I didn't mention that, but picture of a camel toe right there. She informed me that I should not audition for that role because in the real world, I'll never get cast in a butch role. It really hurt my feelings. And so I did audition, and guess what? I got cast as the steward, who's basically the fairy role. Not the fairy godmother, but the, you know, lighten his loafers. So, all these years later, Trisha is wrong, because now I play the orphan. How butch is that? So when you're sewing, listen, what I'm going to teach, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. You got to go forward and backwards. So you go forward a little bit. First you got to put the arm down where you want your seam. Okay, I see the little needle. It's all lined up there. And then you go forward a little bit. Or not. Having a hard time making it through. Okay. Not sure what's happening here. Let's go a little further. Go forward. So you check to make sure we're going forward, yes. Okay. And then you gotta go backwards. So you hit reverse. Oh God. And then you go forward again. And that kind of gets it all set into place. I gotta say, it's not the... Oh no. Oh no, something bad has happened. Now I saw this on the internet. And they said, if under your thing, it ends up looking like this, you have not threaded your something right. Maybe the bobbin. Who knows? Sherry Bobbins is here. Well, more will be revealed. This has been our first little, everything is content with B-E-A. Beatrice Elizabeth Anglican. Everything is content, yeah!